Hello, everyone. This is Nathan Bridges from Nathan's Nuggets. Sam with Garces running back Zion Hall. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you. No problem. Thanks for having me here.
No problem. I'll start with the first question. How old are you when you started playing football?
So I started playing tackle football when I was 8, but I've been playing flag football since I was 6.
You like football from a young age.
Yes,
That was your main sport.
it was.
Did you play any other sports?
Yes. So when I was little, I used to do baseball. I also did jiu-jitsu, and then I did track in elementary, and I wrestled last year.
Wow, he did a lot of sports.
Yes, I did.
You did jiu-jitsu?
Mhm.
How was that?
It was good. I was the number 2 ranked person in the world. At the when I made it there when I was about 8 years old, and then I started playing football, like tackle football, and so it started taking up a lot of my time. So I just stayed with football instead.
That's impressive. That you're the number 2 guy.
Yeah, I was surprised myself. I didn't even know it until somebody told me.
It was a good decision that you made to stick with football.
It was. I don't regret nothing.
hmm Why did you choose to transfer to Garces?
So I decided to transfer from Ridgeview to Garces because I felt like there's a little bit more of an opportunity over there. You know, it being a private school, they have access to certain things that public schools can't have to. And with this quarantine thing going on, they are a little bit more flexible with schedules and having there's going to be a football season coming up.
Mm.
But before any of this quarantine, I feel like there's a better opportunity.
So they have like flexible like for more opportunities because they can do their own thing kind of.
Right.
How does your track skills help you in football?
So I feel like my track skills help with football, just as far as speed. You know, me being on the lower height of what people typically look for. I think me being fast also allows people to see that I'm not just some little guy. Like I will run past you, and I use it to my advantage.
That like you shows people that you use it to advantage and you can just run past anyone.
Right.
How do you think playing for Garces can help you improve your game?
So I think it can help me improve my game because the way they run the weight program is completely different, and it's probably the most advanced weight program I've ever been in. And then they also do yoga, and the coach there, he's a 6-time Valley champ, and he has a state
Wow.
championship under his belt. So I feel like he has a lot of connections, and he knows what he's doing.
So they know like what they're doing. They have like advanced stuff, like you said, the weight classes, and
Right.
it can help you like all around. Like also like you're lifting weights and stuff, like you said.
Lifting weights, nutrition, all that. Like now, because the coach, he transferred from BHS, Bakersfield High School, and so he came to Garces, and now he has refrigerators full with chocolate milk and snacks, and just helping us with our nutrition too.
Wow, that's good because nutrition is also important to help you stay. Are you excited about being able to play in the Holy Bowl against San Joaquin Memorial?
I'm actually very excited. I heard that Garces and San Joaquin have a bit of like a rivalry a little bit, and so me transferring from Ridgeview to Garces, it kind of like you don't really know that feeling until you get on the field. But the way everybody talks about it sounds like it's going to be a fun game.
I heard that it is an intense game. Like the last one, I heard it was a crazy ending.
Right, and they have some pretty good players over there too, so it's definitely going to be a good game.
It's a lot of like guys who will also be playing college football, competing against each other.
Right.
What were you feeling when you got your offer from Nevada?
I was ecstatic. Like I was so happy because I've been on Nevada's campus since about 6 times, and I've been there since I've been on the campus since I was in 8th grade. And the minute I stepped there, I was like, this is a nice school, and they have a good engineering program, which is all I want to do. So when they finally told me I got offered, I couldn't stop smiling.
So you were really happy about it. You liked the campus.
Yes, I love the campus. The campus is amazing.
They have a good program also for football.
They do.
Who was your favorite football player as a kid?
So as a kid, I used to watch Barry Sanders a lot, the running back, the old school running back from the Lions. I used to love watching his highlight films, how shifty he was. Like he was so shifty, and that's something that I was just so amazed about. And he was kind of short too.
Yeah, he was a great player. Like his runs were always long because it took the defense a while to tackle him.
Right.
I think he would have got the rushing record if he didn't retire early.
He retires heck early. I was surprised. I was like, man, he could have been on top. I mean, he still is on top, but even more up there.
I'm not sure what wasn't it like. I don't know. I forgot what it was for. Why he retired early.
I don't know why he retired. I think he just retired just to retire. I don't know.
Do you try to model your game after anyone?
So I actually like try to follow behind like the Devontae Adams and like the shorter dudes like Tyreek Hill. You got Devontae Adams with his route running. You got Tyreek Hill with his speed and how he uses it. And so those type of receivers, and then Michael Thomas, he just broke the record for the most receptions. So these are dudes that I'm actually watching YouTube videos and seeing how they run routes, how they work out. Like those are dudes that I look at when it comes to like mimicking my game.
So you're like implementing some of theirs, like through that
Right.
your game. Those are
That's
good
exactly
players to model your game. If you got the speed, the route running, then Michael Thomas, catches pretty much anything.
right.
What is the most intense high school game you have ever played in?
So the most intense high school I've ever played in was actually last year when I was at Ridgeview when we played against Bakersfield Christian. So the
Oh,
year before they beat us in like on the last play on a slant and go to Keontae Glinton. And so coming back this year, we were like, we are not losing to this because we should have won last year. This year they're going to be at our house. The stands are going to be packed, and it was going to be a game, and it was a game. It was exciting.
you guys wanted to get your revenge on them.
Right, and that's exactly what we did.
That's good that you got your revenge on them. What are you most excited for at Garces?
So I'm most excited for football. Like that was the number one reason why I went to Garces. Like I know who the coach is, like, and the players over there. Like I grew up playing with these dudes. So for the fact that we're all coming together at like one school to play against everybody is just something that I just can't wait for.
But you're connecting back together for high school.
Right.
What are your goals for your senior year?
So my goal for the senior year is to lead the team in receptions and receiving yards, and lead to a Valley championship and hopefully a state championship, and also being a leader. That's probably the number one thing, a leader,
You
good
want
role
to go,
model.
or should you want to go all the way and be a leader?
Yes.
What game are you most looking forward to this year?
So the game I'm looking forward to the most this year is against Liberty High School, which is they're a pretty good team. They're a pretty good team. They're a team that you should always worry about or always have on your mind when you're looking at your schedule, because they don't back down from anything. And growing up, I always used to play against them. We always went back and forth. But this being my senior year, I want to be able to beat them on my last year because I haven't beat them in high school yet.
You want to go out with a win against them?
Right.
How have you been staying ready for this season?
So I did 7-on-7 when off season was here. I did 7-on-7 with Formula for Speed, which is in Santa Clarita, and then quarantine happened. So even I was still going up there to work out with the little workouts, but 7-on-7 stopped. So then my dad, he started putting workouts on the whiteboard that we have in the house. And so ever since, I've been doing the workouts on the whiteboard weight wise. And then for school, like the coaches, they have Zoom meetings with the whole team, and we basically do a workout as a team on here.
Oh, that's cool. You get to do it like as a team.
It is.
And the last question I have is for fun. You get to take any 3 NFL players to dinner. They can be past or present. Who are you taking?
Well, I didn't even think about that. Who would I take? I would definitely take Tyreek Hill because
Oh, yeah.
because of how fast he is, I just want to know. I want to ask some questions like, how do you do it? Like what are some drills that, like, I just want to know. Another dude is Ray Lewis. I want to take him, like, hearing his story and like him being a motivational speaker. Like, I just want to hear his mindset and how he looks at things when it comes to the game. And then the third one I would bring is probably Barry Sanders, of course. I would have to bring Barry Sanders. I grew up watching that dude, so I gotta ask him.
Those are all great players.
It is. They're inspirational.
You gotta take Barry Sanders, who you grew up watching.
Right.
All right. Thanks for joining me today. Those are all the questions I have.
All right. Thank you for having me.